Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a complete strategy of how we are going to deal with the political science of 12th Arts Maharashtra board. So this year we have a total of 6 chapters as shown, and today we are going to start with the very first one, which will be covered in a series of 3 to 4 lectures. Yep, and after that we can discuss the exercise thing. So the first chapter, the world since 1991. So if you remember, in the 11th standard book, we had last two lessons about the world war and how the tensions between USSR and USA caused the world divided into two sides, or two polarity or bipolarity we can say. So this is like just a continuation of the history. So let's start. So the very first topic here are the five dimensions in the development of post cold war period, that is end of cold war and rise of new states. कि कैसे कोल्ड वार ख़त्म होने के बाद बहुत सारे नए स्टेट्स बने बिकॉज ऑफ डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन और similarities of language, and also they divided and demanded actually, and nationalism rose. Then emergence of unipolarity, human rights and humanitarian interventions. Then terrorism continuation है बाद में, and multipolarity and regionalism. So end of Cold War and rise of new states. When the Cold War ended, the two most important international trends were ethnic nationalism and disintegration, and the end of bipolarity. The bipolarity was led due to disintegration of Soviet Union, and the only one, uh, we can say only one country which had the power to control or influence the entire world was USA. So that was the emergence of unipolarity, we can say. That was USA, and Soviet Union disintegrated in this period, that is after 1991. So now when we know that the two pillars or the two trends in the international relations were ethnic nationalism and end of bipolarity, then the question arises, what on earth is the ethnic identity or ethnic nationalism as such? So ethnic identity or ethnic nationalism means when people of a particular area feel joined because of similarities of languages, culture, or the food they eat, or the color of skin they have, and uh, they want to attain some kind of political identity for themselves, and they want a complete separate country or a city or a nation, that is known as ethnic nationalism. Due to ethnic nationalism, many states, like here we have in examples, Czechoslovakia split it into two, that is Czech Republic and Salva Republic. So this separation is known as Velvet Divorce. Velvet Divorce is given name as such because it took under in Europe at that time. Velvet Revolution took place, due to which these two were formed out of Czechoslovakia. And in the similar form, Soviet Union was divided later, and this trend of separating states or creating new states continued. Then here we can see that East Timor was also divided, Sudan was divided. Then later on we have some few examples. So here we can see that this is, I will zoom it for you, just a second. Okay, so here we can see this is Solvika, this is Australia, and this whole thing was Czechoslovakia at one time, like from this pink section to right here. like from here to here was one thing, but after the trend of dividation due to ethnic nationalism, it got divided into these many things. And the second point which we have, that is the end of bipolarity. We can say that these points are interdependent because due to ethnic nationalism, the states started getting divided. And because of division, Russia also suffered this kind of ethnic nationalism thing. And Russia, that is Soviet Union or USSR, also got divided into these many states, which automatically reduced its power against USA. So, like you can see, one, two, three, four, like many parts of Russia occurred. So this is Russia before the ethnic nationalism thing and the dividation thing, and after it got really many things, and towards a unipolar world. That is, here the most important term to remember is the New World Order. So what happened is in 1990 Iran attacked Kuwait and established control over its territory. So that time, if we remember, the United Nations was created to maintain the world peace, which is it failed in a very possible manner. So UN conjoined all the multinational force against Iraq, and after that thing, Kuwait became free. So American president, he gave the term New World Order, which implied American dominance and leadership in matters of security, which was accepted at the global level. It was first impression of the unipolar world.